KK, I confess to you, I was never a hero. I killed the first. KV, I killed the first. No, I can't. How could I do that? KV, please don't leave me. KV-44 praised General M's one as a hero of the Soviet example he learned from made him feel ashamed. After an emotional breakdown, confessed his crimes to KV-44. KV, I risked my life to stand up for you. KV, why did you leave me? The love-hate KV for is. There is no way to forgive General MS1 for what he did. I didn't punish him because of my past friendship. Leaving camp on KV-44 when looking for an MSC general who wants to sneak away. The evil Japanese army attacked the American launched an attack. Japanese Monster 50 heavy combat languages, relying on the armor on their shoulders and their huge size, into the American tank. Hand-to-hand combat with a machete. Where is the average American small tank his opponent? The corpse-marked movie he killed like chopping melons and vegetables. Look at the seven-eyed arrogant Japanese It has been killed in the American military camp. Critical moment. The slow-moving 795 tank finally arrived at the battlefield. His arrival only boldly inspired the deeds of the U.S. tank immediately launched a countercharge. Roll. Go to hell, my little devil. Fuck me. The frontal armor of the American 795 up to 305 millimeters. He owns a large 105 millimeters main gun. Can he resist? What about the attack of the Japanese Monster 50 heavy fighters? Artillery fire. Japanese Monster Garden Sea Balloon led by puppet tanks launched a countercharge. Immediately call in several artillery for support. I saw a dense stream of artillery shells flying towards the American tower in pursuit. This wave of Japanese artillery coverage let the charge go first. The U.S. tanks suffered heavy casualties. All that's left is the balloon against the sturdy armor. She survived. Just then, KV-44 suddenly appeared in the rear of the Japanese army. Take out the enemy's artillery. Then it's like Grandpa hitting the village. Beat up the Japanese tanks. Defenseless. I saw KV-44's eyes widen. Quickly search for Japanese tanks on the battlefield. His artillery system can automatic aiming. These hateful Japanese tanks have nowhere to hide. No way to escape. The wind has ancestor under the cannon. Once as slow as a turtle's 795, suddenly he found a Japanese monster charging towards him. Hastily gave him a shot. Unexpectedly, the enemy split the shell with a knife. Don't come up. Don't come near me. The bread is tank destroyer without a turret. The most feared thing is to be parasitized by the enemy. Cool. The hapless balloon dance was hacked by a Japanese broken monster. Barrel almost lost the ability to fight. At this critical moment, KV-44 is here to save him. The Japanese 50 yuan knife technique is really exaggerated. Thousands of cannonballs were fired from the KV-44 He was wielding a machete, resisted most of the shells. And here's what's amazing. He actually took the time to give 795 but then it was his turn to suffer. KV-44 and 795 have successfully thrown iron chains. They hooked up the Japanese monster. It made it very difficult for him to move. After a few heavy shots, the cunning devil immediately brandished the chain in the back. Just when the enemy and I were fighting each other, a large wave of shells hit the KV-4. He was forced to retrieve the chain that had hooked the Japanese monster. This devil looks like. Don't you want to let go of 795? The right-hand tower rushed over. 795 refunded. Japanese monsters don't care about KV-44 at all. Broken 795 killed the past with a machete. Suddenly rushed behind him, and I slashed him in the back. Then give it back to his butt, and there was a hit. KV, please help. I see myself dying. Balloon 5 hurriedly calls KV-40 just for help. Another wave of Japanese killed him tanks. Aggressively. The devils never expected. They were ambushed by the Aboriginal Resistance Army. Come on, little devil. Why not? Hey, come after me. You can't catch up even if you're exhausted. Stop for me. I'm going to kill you. Come on. Oh! Damn trap. I'm realistic. Die obediently. Let the American Hillman tank be severely punished by the Japanese
again
tank.
and again.
Has given up resistance and is ready to sacrifice. Critical moment. The Aboriginal resistance triggers the mechanism with a
giant
bow
log.
and arrow. Smashed the devil and went directly back to his hometown. The Aborigines used wood as a tool. Extreme. I saw a large pile of logs rising from the top of the mountain. Several more Japanese tanks were sent to Huangquan Road. Oh my god. The Japanese monster garden is still behind the T-95,
slashing and shelling,
trying to get him to God. Although the G-95 is rough
but
and
I
fleshy.
can't stand such destruction.
Fortunately, KV-44 has come to the full
KV-44
is really the best ally in the world, carrying the damage of enemy artillery. Aim for the G-95's rear cover bombing, or the Japanese monster can't continue to hurt him. Arrogant and domineering facing
devil.
The wave after wave of KV-44 bombing. Can't take it anymore. He desperately called for hot support, but KV-44 doesn't care at all, just to save the G-95. Retreat Grey Base. A large number of enemy reinforcements have arrived at you. 50 Yuan in Japan is really unwilling. He wanted 795 dead. But KV-44 didn't let him succeed in the end. Another big wave of shells hit KV-44. It seems that he was seriously injured in order to save his allies. A volcano in the distance suddenly erupted.